Hello, and welcome to this video. I am so grateful to be back again. It's been a while that I connected with you, and today I want to really help people who are looking for a job breakthrough and job breakthrough in a very lucrative industry. Today, I'm going to talk to you about job breakthrough in software as a service industry. Yes, I'm going to talk to you about SaaS industry. Let me know if you have any questions on the way. Let me know if you're specifically looking for some strategies and ideas to get into SaaS industry, because that's what I want to cover today. Now, what is SaaS? As I said, software as a service. That's SaaS. How is it different than any other software product companies or software engineering companies? Now, in the earlier days, companies would sell software like SAP, JD Edwards, BAN. These were some of the software companies that would sell software on a license basis, and the buyers, the industries, the companies who would buy these products would have to pay a lot of money to buy these products and start to use them. And there would be huge lead time for implementing these. A lot of money would get spent for implementing these products. Today, everything is on a cloud, and you, as a buyer, can pay for really use what you use. Number of licenses, number of subscribers that would be using the software rests on the cloud, and you only pay as you go, or pay per user, or pay per subscriber, and you pay month on month, year on year for that subscription. So, for example, if you're using Netflix, then you don't have a need to have a software. You just buy the subscription and you start to watch it. That's what is an example of SaaS, right? What are some of the companies which are really big companies in SaaS today? Any guess? Some of the big companies in SaaS are companies like Adobe, companies like Google, Freshworks, Slack, Microsoft, Salesforce. These are some of the big names in the SaaS industry who are really doing extremely well. Now, if you want to get into a SaaS industry, then I want to share with you my personal experience of moving from a non-tech industry, non-IT industry into IT industry, and how I went about really switching into a tech industry. And I come from a production engineering background, and I knew many years back, tech industry, the IT industry was going to boom, and it actually did extremely well. That was the reason I wanted to switch. Now, what I did, few things I did was I started to learn certain softwares. For example, I came from sales background. I came from customer facing background into the B2B space. So I realized that it might be easy for me to move into the industry where I can apply my previous functional or business knowledge. And I picked up certain softwares which were trending at that time. And I tried to learn and do some pilot projects. Nobody was ready to pay me for those, but I did it for free. And I really picked up all the threads in terms of how the entire life cycle of implementing the software. It was at that time, there were no SaaS at that time, so I learned that, I mastered it, and then I started to apply. Still, the response was slow. I remember applying at hundreds of companies to get the breakthrough. And finally, I got a breakthrough in a company, which later on even got me certified in that software. And I became a certified business analyst. And I also started to do solution architecting for that tech product. Now, for you, the lesson is that identify your domain in which you're already strong in. So, for example, if you are in a pharma domain, if you're in a manufacturing domain, try and see if you can leverage, and that's a domain. And functionally, are you from sales background, finance background, HR background? Pick up companies which implement their products, these SaaS products, in these functional areas, right? So see if you can get a good mix of your functionality and domain, and look for companies at first of all to begin with, because it might be difficult for you to really break into a completely new industry without having any background. Second is identify certain products which are trending in the industry. Like gave you examples of Salesforce. If you want to learn Salesforce, if you want to learn certain cloud technologies, spend some time, give yourself a couple of weeks to months to really understand the technology so that you can actually put it in your resume. And the third thing is do a pilot project, an experience project, a learning project, whatever you may want to call it. The idea is to start to learn the software as much as possible. And once you have done that, then you start to look for the companies which where you can apply this knowledge. Start to leverage the LinkedIn. Start to look for search engine, job search engines like Indeed.com or Monster. Look at the kind of jobs that exist. Go through and read the job descriptions that are there, and then start to create your own profile. If there are still skill gaps, start to bridge them. And how can you bridge the gap? Again, by learning. If it's about software, you can't learn all the software, but if it's about functionality and domain, you might be really lucky. Have a mentor, have a set of people whom you can go and ask for advice. If they, like me, I switched from non-tech to tech. Reach out to people who have made a switch from non-IT into SaaS industry. Create your own USP. What is USP? Unique selling proposition. And soon enough, you will be on your way to crack the interview. Don't get disheartened if you get rejected. That's quite likely because you don't come from that background, especially. Continue to apply, continue to learn from the conversations, continue to identify what are the gaps, and continue to strengthen your profile with right kind of skills. Over a period of time, you may be able to build a nice network. If you're really mastering it, share your journey, start to document it, and you might be even able to create powerful content which you can share on some of the social platforms. And who knows, these social platforms really encourage authentic content. Somebody might read your content, might get impressed, and would connect with you, might even reach out to you with a job offer. What are your ideas to crack into a completely new job like SaaS job? Do share with me. If you have any questions, do share that as well with me so that I can, in my next video, cover those and give you a response that's helpful for you and your career in a completely new industry. Happy searching a SaaS job. I look forward to serving you and connecting with you again. Till then, bye.